Hello, my name is Cindy Matalucci, and you're watching The Pulse, where we get the 411 on all the latest and greatest things to do in this amazing city, San Diego. From the newest bars and restaurants to the chicest boutiques, to the gyms and the trainers that are getting the people of this city buff 365 days a year, to the place you want to go to get your spa on. I'm exploring it all for you, and of course, having fun along the way. So come with me while we put our finger on the pulse of San Diego. Today's episode was brought to you by Windus Fernandez Brinkkord from Trilogy Financial Services. For all your financial needs, Windus and her team have got you covered. On today's episode, we start our show in studio with Nada Adjadj from Sobelle Favors. We show you the custom chocolate delights you need to order ASAP. Next, we sit down for an interview with Lindsay Marks from Fuel Good. We educate you on how important macronutrients are in your diet. Nada Adjadj, the owner and head designer of Sobelle Favors, founded her company in 2006 as part of her lifelong dream. Based on her cultural heritage, Nada truly believes that no occasion is complete without customized, decorated chocolate favors. Nada has lived in several countries, including America, Lebanon, Dubai, Greece, and Montreal. And it's in these past experiences that gave her a unique and sophisticated eye for design and allows her to create exquisite chocolate favors that are wonderful for any occasion. Watch this. I'm so excited about my guest today. I have Nada Adjadj from Sobelle Favors here today. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I can't tell you how happy I am.
I'm so excited. We are such a fan of your company. But before we start talking about your amazing company, I want to start with your story and your inspiration.
So, being part of Lebanon, this is part of our culture that we have to have chocolate favors in every event. And it took a while until I was able to start the business. It was a dream I had when I was 18. And, I moved so many places and I couldn't start the business. But finally, when I settled down in San Diego and my kids were grown up, I had the time to do this. And there when I started it in 2006. It's a dream came true finally.
Well, and you lived in so many places, Dubai, Lebanon,
Yes.
So you really have an eye for beautiful things.
I do have an eye, and then plus, because this is part of our culture, so we do have the embellishments that I can use and produce whatever the client like to have. So it is a beautiful job that brings joy to my life, honestly.
I love that. Okay, so you have to tell us what Sobelle Favors is and what you do.
So Sobelle, it's from the French word, so beautiful, and that's how I put the name, Sobelle Favors. And what we do, I import the chocolate, I import the decoration, some of the exclusive wrapping, I do import that one too. And of course, the boxes, they're all imported. And the way we work with client is after they see our work and they tell us what occasion they have and what the celebration is, I ask them, what is your theme? What is your color? What is your budget? And how many pieces to know how I can work with my supplies and give them ideas. Maybe instead of having only all of them the same design, we can have different designs. So that's how I work with the client first, and then I produce whatever the favors are. And luckily we can ship nationwide and international. And this is something not limited to only San Diego. And,
Wow.
Thank God for the social media, which brought a big exposure for us. We are online company only. And I work with the clients, everywhere.
Oh,
And
she
then-
has so many clients, and you work with a lot of nonprofits, and we
Yes.
have over here, the logos that you do. I know you work with San Diego Film Festival, Ignite, Bijou Rocks.
Yes.
So you can even do the logos on there.
We
which
do the
are-
logo, and this year what we did our logo with the QR. So it was so easy that people, instead of giving them business card, they did, and they loved the idea. I was at a conference for NACE conference, and people just loved the idea. They have the QR, and also they can eat the chocolates. So
It's so
a
good.
idea.
Okay, so look at this presentation. I've seen your showroom at your house, and believe me, it is something else, you guys. It's full of chocolates. It's amazing. But let's talk about some of the things that you brought today, because you brought such a great example of what you can do, and for so many different occasions.
So to tell you the truth, number one, my selling item is babies.
Oh,
Babies
wow.
are born every day and everywhere in the world, you know. So number one is the babies. I do a lot of corporate during the holiday season where they, you know, gift their clients. And then of course the other thing, birthdays and things like that.
Well, and she was
celebrations.
showing me this when we were talking about Paris, right?
Paris,
So this
yeah.
is for someone specifically
This
for their birthday.
Yes.
The Eiffel Tower.
Their theme was France, and this is what we created. And as you said, we work with like nonprofit, and this was a nonprofit organization that came from Chicago to Orange County, and they had their tournament, and we did the golf. It was a golf tournament, and we did the logo and the golf. So anything you imagine we
And
can
Tiffany,
create.
I'm already eyeing up the Tiffany, which is
Tiffany.
always very popular, the colors and the babies. And then I know you do pickleball too, right?
Pickleball.
Oh,
This is
You
pickleball.
guys, this is like so hip.
Yes, it's the number one. I didn't know what pickleball was. And then when they told me what it is, I said, okay, I searched it and I found the perfect racket.
Well, and we had you on the gift guide, which we
Correct.
always love to have you on our gift guide, and people went bananas about everything. They did logos for us with the pole. The pickleball was a big one because I sent this to many people that I know that love pickleball. But I mean, where do you get the beautiful pieces like the cameos or you know, to put on
Mainly
them?
from Lebanon.
From Lebanon. Okay.
Because this is part of the culture. So they have everything. And the funny thing is that, you know, every year they have new stuff. And then I ask them, do you have that one? Oh, no, it's old. But it's new to me. So that's why constantly we're changing what we have.
Okay. And let's talk about your chocolates, right? What do you think sets you apart? I think it's the creativity and the custom, but also the chocolates,
The
right?
chocolate itself, it's a Belgian chocolate, and here are the samples. We have milk and dark, and I have with nuts, so it depends what the client wants.
And there's no preservatives,
No
right?
preservative,
No
it's,
additives.
no wax, no preservative, nothing. It's just a pure chocolate.
I know people, be careful. There's wax in your chocolate. So.
I know, but we're fine. And it's a Belgian chocolate that we import. So, and they come in different shapes, you know, the rectangular, the square, big square, you know.
Well, that's what I was going to say. You have different sizes,
Yeah,
right?
different
Like
sizes.
different packages.
Correct. So in the box, sometimes we can put the small chocolates
Okay.
and the long ones.
Oh, so you can do a mix.
A mix of that, yeah. This, for example, fits here.
Is that popular to do a mix of both, would you say?
A lot of people like that, and especially in this one, it is a pin. So after the people
Oh.
eat the chocolate, they can leave it as a souvenir. So that's why I have to use the long one. But the total will be 6, just like if they were the small ones.
Okay, and show us your boxes because they're so gorgeous.
Thank
you.
you,
guys.
thank you. So this is my favorite box, and it is a 3 tiers. You open it, it's a 3 tiers,
Oh my gosh,
And
this
yes.
is so cool.
and each tier has a design.
Okay.
So yeah, I love them. These I get them from France. This is a French company that I get them from France.
Wow, and they have your logo on it, which is
And
amazing.
yes, and we have the logo on them, of course.
So
Yeah,
beautiful.
all our boxes have the logo, and this is now the holiday season is coming. I already got order for Thanksgiving.
Right? I know. Look at these holidays.
So this
I love
is
this.
this is the I mean, just a small. You can order whatever, 8 pieces, 12 pieces.
So is
or
there a
6.
minimum order?
No.
Okay.
No, no.
Perfect.
No, so this is Thanksgiving I prepared, and this is our 2 tiers, and it is a 2-tiered box that I decorated for Christmas just for the show.
Oh, it's amazing.
So
So you can do anything.
anything you could imagine, we can create.
And this, can we just talk about the tree?
Yes, this is this is the very
I'm
popular
obsessed with the tree.
Yeah, for bridal shower, for birthdays, very, very popular. And these are the signatures, the designers that we were able to create. And it's beautiful because you can have it on a tree or you can have it on a place setting, whatever you do. It is a beautiful addition to your event.
I love that. And what would you say your favorite part of your job is?
Honestly, talking to people and hearing back how happy they were, it brings joy to my life. And people say, Nada, why are you always laughing and happy? I said, because I work with chocolate. So
You can't be in a bad mood and work with chocolate. And she
Working
brought
with
me some,
chocolate.
so I'm going to be really happy in a second when I eat some.
and you know, there isn't a single, you dream it, we make it. There
Yes.
isn't a single time where I said, I can't do it for you. And everything we can create. And that's what people love. Their dream come true, not only my dream, but it's their dream, what they've been dreaming, matching them to the invitation, the wedding invitation or baby invitation. Everything is a matching thing. So thanks.
So amazing. Okay, so tell people if they want to work with you, how do they find out about you? Because it's online, right? But they can contact you.
You can contact me directly by, telephone. They can call, or they can email me, text me, whatever. And on the social media, Instagram, Facebook, I get messages all the time.
You can DM her. So SobelleFavors.com. We'll have everything on the website. And yeah, contact her, you guys. Follow this local company. Follow her on Instagram. We just want to say thank you because you bring so much joy to our lives.
Oh my God. And you bring joy to my life too, honestly. I'm so fortunate to be part of yours. Thank you.
For more information on Sobelle Favors and to place your order, you can go to SobelleFavors.com. Don't touch that remote because when we come back, we're with Lindsay Marks. Hey everybody, it's Cindy Matalucci and you're watching The Pulse. We're here in the press room for The Tower and we're going to talk to the cast. Are you ready? Let's do it. All right, so I'm with Cam Higante. We're here for The Tower. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. So can you tell us, I think you're C. Fulton. Maybe your character? No?
Is that my character's name?
Maybe. Can you tell us about it?
Sure. Yeah, I can. He's a police officer with a shit ton of bravado. Can I say shit? With a lot of bravado, and he kind of uses that as a tool to hide probably his darker, deeper secrets, but then also use it to, he has this fetish with power over other people because he probably doesn't have too much power in his own life, so he likes to use that over other people.
Okay, so what drew you to this role?
Having power over the people, definitely.
It's power over the people.
Yeah.
So I saw a picture of you and Johnny Bananas on set. Was he in the scene with you or something? Do you remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
Okay, I searched. That was like the only picture I could find of your character online.
What are you doing in that? Oh, wait.
He's so funny.
Yes, we were at the aquarium. We were at the aquarium outside of the aquarium. Yes, I do remember that. And that was a very hot day, and I cannot remember the scene. I haven't even seen the movie yet. Have you?
No.
I don't know why. It's fucking people.
Well, we love it. We're so excited for it to come out. Are you doing anything fun here at Comic-Con while you're here?
I don't know. I hope I get to walk the floor at some point. That would be fun. The last time I did that was Twilight, I don't know, years ago.
Thank you so much for your time. We're so excited.
Oh, thank you. Oh, yes.
Yay. Well, I'm with Jack Kilmer. So you play Billy in this film. Can you tell us a little bit about Billy?
Yeah, so Billy is, he's from Arkansas, and he's kind of an outcast. He's like a goth kid. And, he's never seen a mermaid before, so, yeah.
Okay, I love it. So what drew you to this role?
Yeah, so I really connected with this role because the character I play, Billy, he's kind of an outcast. He's sort of he doesn't really fit in, and it's sort of how I felt, maybe in high school. And then I really like the supernatural element of the mermaid coming in. And the love story, and it had all those things, so here we are.
Final question. I know you're a musician. Glimmer, you had an album. Are you coming back with anything?
Yes, I am. There's big things in the works with music. Check out my EP under my name, Jack Kilmer. And more coming this year.
Perfect. We're just going to take a picture. Yay, thank you so much. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Welcome back to The Pulse. I'm your host, Cindy Matalucci. We all want to live a healthy lifestyle in Southern California, so we were excited to talk with Lindsay Marks, who has been a leader here in San Diego on all things fitness and nutrition since 2010. In 2012, she saw the lack of nutrition education in all aspects of life, and she saw the gap of linking nutrition with fitness goals. Since then, she's become a certified fitness nutrition specialist. She's helped hundreds over the years maximize their potential through the lens of nutrition, but more importantly, the why behind it. Check this out. I'm so excited to introduce you to my next guest. I have Lindsay Marks, macronutrition coach and owner at Fuel Good. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm so excited to have you. We go way back.
Way back.
We've known each other for a long time.
Long time.
But we are going to talk about how you're changing lives with your company.
Definitely trying.
You really are. And so I want to talk to the viewers about your story and how you got started in fitness and training.
I have been in the fitness industry for going on 11 years. Crazy. Made a jump from the corporate world.
Well, and we know each other from doing all the you were doing corporate events. I mean, dish crawl, skosh.
I was. I've kind of segued here and there, and I've landed in fitness, and it's a crazy passion. I really feel that is where I belong. But one thing I have found with coaching and just being so immersed in fitness is there is a missing link with the nutrition component, whether it's, a personal trainer, whether it's a group class. And so I dove deep into getting myself certified in nutrition, and I've now been able to kind of close that gap and link the two together for fitness and nutrition, and really have been able to see clients exceed beyond even their expectations with understanding how to eat properly and really how to fuel properly.
Well, and you were on a journey. You really transformed yourself and your life.
I have.
So you're living and breathing this.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't want to coach it if I just didn't really do it myself hardcore. I want to be an example. I want to, lead as best as I can with understanding what it is to feel, look, and all the things.
Well, and I want to talk about the inspiration for your company. So it was 2012, right, that you sort of came up with the idea, and why Fuel Good?
I feel like coming up with a name is the hardest part. And, going through websites that help generate names or just getting feedback from clients or other coaches. And I just woke up one morning and it just clicked. I'm constantly talking about fueling your body, feeling good. And also a huge motto of mine is let's effing go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when Fuel Good came, all these things started coming like a domino effect. So let's feel good, LFG, it just made sense. So I went with it.
So I want to tap into the macronutrition part, right? So for the viewers that don't know what macronutrition is, what is macronutrition?
Macronutrients are your proteins, your carbohydrates, and your fats.
Okay.
Yep. Everything else is micronutrients, your vitamins, and things like that. So I coach nutrition and allowing people to understand what it is to make sure you get those macros, enough protein depending on your lifestyle, your fitness routine, or whatever it is, your goals, enough carbohydrates, fats, etc. Understanding that fats are good, carbs are good, how important protein is, and not just protein for muscular health or growth, but truly understanding not only what those macros are for your body, but balancing them out too. Your specific customized ratios for you, what your lifestyle is, and again, what your fitness routine is. And once you start to understand the proper balance for you, you are literally fueling good.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Because I feel like there's like a misconception a little bit about nutrition, right?
100%.
And I feel like a lot of it is the food that you put into your body.
It's a game changer. And we can work out as hard as we want to for hours and hours and hours on end. But if we are really not giving our body back what's proper for our body and consumption and nutritious and nutrient forward, it's really, really hard to get where you want to go.
Wow, I know.
Yes.
So, okay, let's talk about what you do, because you have so many tools, right, to really help your clients. So
yes.
What do you do, and what do you specialize in, and how do you work with your clients?
So I offer tools because I don't want anyone to think, how do I do this? I don't want to figure it out on my own. So I have lists, tips, tricks, hacks, the whole nine. So you truly have your tool belt of all the things you need, especially at your disposal. We live on our cell phones. So not only am I coaching macro nutrition, but you also have to track your macros throughout your day, so you understand, okay, you know, I've had this for lunch or whatnot, and you know where you are throughout the day. Have you had enough protein, not enough carbs to balance things out by the end of the day? But with all those tools in your tool belt, you are truly set up for success. And then you have me as your coach as well to make sure you're on track, to motivate you, to inspire you, to give you suggestions, to give you advice, to truly fuel your body. Again, this fuel, it just keeps coming. So that's why I stuck with the name. But yeah, really to feel your best, to fuel your best. So I want to make sure you have everything that you need and a coach on your side.
I love that. And so, okay, what is it that you offer package-wise? So it's like one-on-one coaching, right? Fitness guidance and
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, so it's one-on-one coaching. We connect weekly, and I have a whole platform that you as a client get to have for free included within the package. I do require working together for a minimum of 3 months.
Well, yeah, it takes time.
So much time. So much time. It does not, this stuff does not
I wish
happen
it was that
overnight.
quick.
We all want the quick fix, but let me tell you, it does not exist.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of work. But sometimes just having someone to be there to hold you accountable can really do the trick. And within those 3 months, truly, things are changing right in front of your eyes. Not only how you feel within yourself, your mindset, your habits, your relationships, your sleep, skin health. I mean, it's a huge domino effect.
So do you actually have them input everything that they're eating as well?
Correct. So you are tracking your food on a macro tracking app.
Okay.
And then on the back side, I have all of, I can see all of that.
There's no hiding.
There's no hiding. So I literally had a call yesterday with a client and she's at the grocery store. Lindsay is going to see this.
Yeah.
If I choose this cookie bag or bag of chips
Put
or whatever.
the chips away.
Exactly. So if that's what works, great, you know, but I am also there to guide you to make better decisions about yourself. And really, it's not just about, okay, proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. It's about reading your labels. What is in our food? And, you know, a lot of times I get, oh, I just don't feel great. And when you are putting really conscious, nutritious food in your body, it will change how your outlook on life.
Well, and what types of clients do you work with? And then also kind of what results are you seeing with those clients?
Honestly, I work with anyone. I have a client right now, she's 23. I have a client who's 70.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the best. It's been so much fun. So it's a wide range.
Okay.
I work with females and males. And I have to say the males that I've worked with have been 40 plus.
Wow.
And have knocked it out of the park, being as crazy as they are in their set ways, you know? So that's been amazing. But I have to say, just by the accountability factor and the tools being provided and a client knowing they have someone on their side, the success rate is pretty doggone high. So it makes me feel proud. But what's more is that the client feels proud of what they are doing for themselves.
I love that. And would you say the transformation takes place in the first few months? It takes a few months, right?
It definitely takes, you know, a couple weeks at a minimum to understand, okay, these are my macros, these are how I need to fuel myself. But once, I say it every time, once you start to feel different and feel good,
that's amazing.
It's just nonstop.
Well, it's got to be so fulfilling too.
So fulfilling.
To be changing lives.
Yes, and even when clients struggle or there's bad days, this is reality. It's going to happen. It's inevitable, but again, that's where I come in and I'm able to coach through that and give the advice and things like that to make those negative feelings, days or whatnot, continue to be successful.
Well, and while I have you here, before we go, I want to ask you a tip. Do you have a tip for the viewers? Like, how do you get started? Is there something you could say? I mean, obviously call you.
Yes, call me first. Don't forget about your protein. I cannot express how important it is to eat protein.
Especially as you get older.
Especially as you get older, but it will really help the body in so many different ways. Again, protein.
And your mind, right?
And your mind, exactly. And just understanding carbs aren't bad. It's just the right types of carbs in the right amount. Just understanding that, you know, we also need to eat more, but the right things. We don't eat enough also. So educating that too. Yeah.
I love that. And you'll tailor a program specifically to each individual person.
100%.
So how do people find out about you and how do they work with you?
Yes, so letsfeelgood.com. There is a contact form and you will fill out that contact form. I offer complimentary consultations. I think it's important to get to know someone, allow them to ask questions. And that's how you can find me. Also, more cookies, please, on the gram.
I love that.
Because I also think it's important, this is balance. This is for balance and longevity, right? I love cookies and you should be able to enjoy those things.
Yes.
Right?
Otherwise you're gonna binge.
Or you're gonna binge, or people try to rip the Band-Aid off and big failures come out of it.
It's not good.
So yes, so letsfeelgood.com or more cookies please on the gram.
And you are so gracious, you're gonna offer our guests a promo for the month of October.
I'm super excited. For the month of October, I mention The Pulse, and for the 3 months, it's a $600 commitment, and I am here to offer $100 off for that 3-month commitment for the month of October, mentioning The Pulse.
That's amazing, you guys. And holidays are coming up, so make the commitment to yourself.
Yes.
It's really
Get
important.
Get in front of it.
Well, and I just want to say congratulations on all your success. I've
So
loved
much.
watching your transformation over the years,
It's been so fun.
and I can't wait to see what you're doing next. So follow her on Instagram,
Yes,
check
please.
her out on the website, and thanks so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. Always a pleasure to connect with you.
For more information on Lindsay and to book a free consult with her, head over to letsfeelgood.com. Be sure to mention The Pulse to receive $100 off a 3-month package. For more of these stories, head over to the website, thepulsesd.com, and make sure you're following us on social media for all the behind-the-scenes fun at The Pulse SD. That's going to do it for today's episode. We'll see you next time when we put our finger on the pulse of San Diego.
My name is Gary Sussman. I'm a wealth advisor with Trilogy Financial, and I've been with the firm since 2002. So being a transplant to Southern California and having come from South Africa, I think it really gives me a great perspective when talking to clients, as I can bring a more worldly view to the table and provide them a greater perspective with regards to their financial goals. I'd say the most favorite thing about my job is really the fact that I get to make a positive impact on people's lives. I get to help them make key financial decisions, and invariably those decisions can help them achieve their long-term retirement goals and other things. Well, so many people are focused on rate of return and performance, and the best thing I can tell a prospective client is that getting to their financial goals will take more than just a good rate of return. It's going to be a combination of good financial decision making as well as performance that will get them to their financial goals. I look forward to speaking with you in the future, and I'd love to be a resource and help you make good financial decisions.
We're here at Julep Venue for the Harvest Kitchen, Snake Oil Cocktail Company, and Julep Open House.
Welcome to our Here Comes the Sun party. We're unveiling some new stations. Everyone's having a good time. Snake Oil Cocktails, doing some drink pairings with all my food. We just want everybody to have an incredible time. Welcome and enjoy. We've got Harvest Kitchen doing incredible food. Right. We've got cocktails with Snake Oil Cocktail Company. I think we're having a good time. I'm having a good time. Jack's having a good time. Why aren't you here? Cool venue, great cocktails, great food. You can't do better than that.
Hi, I'm Cindy Mattalucci, the creator and host of the Pulse TV show and live stream show. My passion is storytelling through video, and I'm most passionate about telling the stories of local businesses and entrepreneurs to help them connect with their ideal customers. I would like to invite you as a guest on the Pulse so we can tell your story in a fun and hip way. Just hit the button below to schedule a meeting, and we can discuss the different ways the Pulse can help elevate your brand.